Hi, welcome back. In previous video, we started discussion of types of matrices. We already discussed the definition of row matrix, column matrix, square matrix, and rectangular matrix. Now, let us discuss the next type of matrix known as zero matrix or null matrix. So, fifth one, zero matrix or null matrix. The name itself showing that zero matrix. Zero matrix means all the entries of a matrix are zero. So let us write 0 0 0 0 0 0. So this is 3 cross 2 matrix, but all the entries of a matrix are 0. So therefore it is a zero matrix, or we can also say null matrix. So you can give several examples. So this is 2 cross 3 matrix. So it means that all the entries are become 0, means you can say that the matrix is null matrix. Go to the next definition. Sixth one, diagonal matrix. Diagonal matrix. Diagonal matrix means if you take one matrix, let us take matrix A is equals to 2 0 0 0 3 0 0 0 4. Yeah, here if you see the first row, first element is 2, second row, second element is 3, third row, third element is 4. So these elements, so A11 value is 2, A22 value is 3, and A33 value is 4, and remaining all the entries are 0. Hence here the number 2 3 4 is known as diagonal elements. Here the numbers 2 3 4 are known as diagonal elements. So the matrix consists of this pattern 2 0 0 0 3 0 0 0 4 is known as diagonal matrix. So diagonal matrix is also represented by DIAG, elements 2 3 4. So instead of writing this complete matrix, we can also denote it by A equals to DIAG 2 3 4, means the diagonal entries are present in the matrix, remaining entries are equals to 0. Okay, then you go to the seventh type of matrix, scalar matrix. Scalar matrix, you already knows here from previous definition. Diagonal matrix means the diagonal entries are present, remaining entries are equals to 0. So the same concept is applicable for scalar matrix, but the only difference is A is equals to, here I am writing 3 0 0 0 3 0 0 0 3. Now we can understand from this. So what about diagonal elements? Here all the diagonal entries are same, that is 3 3 3, and remaining non-diagonal entries are 0. Means here the definition of scalar matrix means all the diagonal elements are same. So means it shows that scalar matrix is nothing but a diagonal matrix. All the scalar matrices can be acts as a diagonal matrix, but the converse is not true. Okay, So all the diagonal matrix cannot be equals to the scalar matrix, because we are having one special characteristic for scalar matrix. So scalar matrix should contain same elements, same diagonal elements. Okay, so you can write one more example for scalar matrix. Let us take matrix B equals to, let us take the element 9 0 0 9. So your diagonal entries are 9 and 9. Therefore this is also example for scalar matrix. Okay, then go to the next definition, unit matrix. Eighth definition, unit matrix are also known as identity matrix. Identity matrix. Yeah, it is well known matrix, I think. So here identity matrix means usually we are using the notation capital I. Capital I is equals to the matrix 1 0 0 1. This is 2 cross 2 matrix. But what about diagonal entries? Diagonal entries are ones, right? 1 0 0 1. It is an example for identity matrix with 2 cross 2. So usually identity matrix means we are writing I2. For this, in short notation we can use I2. I2 means we are using suffix only one number, that is I suffix 2. I suffix 2 indicates that it contains 2 rows and 2 columns. So it is understood that 1 0 0 1. You can also write I3. I3 represents the matrix 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. I3 means 3 rows and 3 columns. All the diagonal entries are equals to 1. 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. This is known as identity matrix of order 3 cross 3. Similarly, so we can use the general notation IN. Identity matrix with n number of rows and n number of columns. Let us move to the next definition. Can go to the upper triangular matrix. So in short I am writing UTM. Let us understand upper triangular matrix with the help of one example. So let us take the example. Let's take the symbol A. Matrix A is equals to 2 3 4. Second row elements, let us take 0 5 6. Third row elements 0 0 7. So this matrix is 3 cross 3 matrix. If you observe this matrix, the first row elements are 2 3 4. Second row elements are 0 5 6. Third row elements are 0 0 7. Here first you identify the diagonal elements. Diagonal elements are 2 5 7. Here in this 3 cross 3 matrix, the diagonal elements are 2 5 7. The line along the diagonal elements will lie is known as diagonal line, principal diagonal line. So principal diagonal line contains the elements 2 5 7. Below the principal diagonal line, all the entries are equals to 0. So if you observe, your principal diagonal line is 2 5 7. This is your principal diagonal line. below the principal diagonal line all the entries are equals to 0 and it is forming a triangle. If you see this, so all the lower elements are forming a triangle, hence it is known as upper triangular matrix. Okay, then similarly we can write the definition of lower triangular matrix, 10th one. So in short I am writing lower triangular matrix, LTM. LTM means you can guess easily. Here the elements are so 2 0 0 4 5 0 6 7 8. Yeah, this is known as lower triangular matrix. Then you identify here the diagonal elements. Diagonal elements are 2 5 8 and your leading diagonal line, principal diagonal line is 2 5 8. So after this diagonal line, so if you see the upper elements are 0, means your elements A12, A12, A13 and A23 entries are 0, and here it is forming a triangle, right? So after the leading diagonal entry all the upper entries are 0 and it is forming a triangle, hence this is a best example for lower triangular matrix. Okay, so I hope you understood this class. So in next class I am going to discuss about algebra of matrices. Okay, thank you for watching this video.